UPRISE Video Nation. UPRISE Video Nation.
I realise now what the world needs is fathers, not sperm donors. What it needs is fathers. No offence, but mothers can't be no fathers. You have to input if you're going to be a father. Realise that how you behave as the father is how your children will perceive a father. And if you have a girl and you're out in the world, your daughter's going to attract men like her father. Boys become men how they've seen their fathers. And if you're no good, there'll be no good fathers. You have to realise that this thing goes farther when you look back in your family and see no fathers. You have no idea of how to be a father. Then look to the example of the Almighty Father who gave all his children an inheritance so they can be all that they can be, because real fathering is harder. What's good, UPRISE TV? It's your boy Wizdom out the pioneering true school hip hop group Greenjade, about to introduce you to the new music video for our latest single, Father's Day, coming off the Movement to Progress album, due out 10th for the 10th for the 10th.
Because Father's Day, I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever, whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever.
Father's Day as a song really came out as us as fathers wanting to put something positive back, as kind of like we did with the whole guns down thing, whereas that was dealing with kids with weapons and stuff. Father's Day was kind of looking at the deeper issues, because we had found through a lot of the schools work things that we had done around guns down, that actually a lot of the problems that resulted in gun and knife crime actually started with the families. And as black fathers ourselves, we've been hearing a lot about lack of black role models as fathers. So we wanted to have a video and have a song that kind of represented that there are good black fathers out there. There are good fathers out there who do love their kids, who do spend time with their kids, who do want to be involved. And that was very much what the whole concept for Father's Day was about. As you can see, I'm wearing the I Am The Dad t-shirt. IamTheDad.com is a website that we started to kind of gather together imagery of fathers with their children. Because as I was saying, we found that there wasn't a lot of positive imagery around fathers and their kids. So what exactly are we trying to say with the whole I Am The Dad thing? We celebrate Father's Day every year. However, we know that there are a lot of fathers not necessarily standing up to their responsibilities. And rather than dwell on the negative, what we want to do is promote the positive. We'd like to ask that mothers give us as fathers the opportunity to grow into our role, because it isn't easy and it doesn't necessarily come naturally to men who, like myself, didn't necessarily grow up with their father. So we hope this will be an actual opportunity for all of us to learn a little bit more about what our roles are and how we can best serve each other. You can go onto the website and buy your own I Am The Dad t-shirt. You can also check out greenjade.co.uk for information about the whole campaign and how you can get involved. Also, don't forget to search I Am The Dad on Facebook, where you can go and then tag I Am The Dad in the pictures that you already have with your kids, and they can be part of the campaign. So find your way of getting involved at IamTheDad.com. So our hope is that this music video and the whole thing that we're doing, the IamTheDad.com campaign, will be an encouragement to both men who are fathers and men who are soon to be fathers, or men who are fathers and just don't know what to do. Effectively, my dad died of cancer when I was 2.5, but he still was able to provide for me with the things that he set in place and provided me with a good example as much as he could. But ultimately, when I became a father myself, I had to look to the I Am That I Am, the God of all gods, the Father of all fathers, to really kind of get a real template of what it is to be a father, what it is to be a provider, what it is to be a protector, what it is to be able to teach my son and grow him up in a way that is acceptable. So I'd encourage anybody, if you don't know what to do, if you're scared, if you hear those words of, you know, I'm pregnant and don't know what to do, I pray that you look up, because that's what I had to do. And that's where I found my strength as a father. This music video features a number of dads, including myself and my son Nicholas. Also featured my boy Way and his son Dante. Also there in the background was my boy Judah, whose son's Josh. My man third son, who doesn't have any kids yet, but is the godfather to a number of kids. But also outside of the Greenjade, we featured our boy Bold with his beautiful daughters and his son. And also my man Femi from Royal Priesthood, who actually shot the music video there with his son Kien. Also featuring the video backing us up was my girl Kelly Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the new Greenjade music video, Father's Day, taken from our forthcoming album, Movement to Progress. Don't forget to check out the IamTheDad.com website, buy yourself a t-shirt. Also check out greenjade.co.uk. You can see all of our past releases and everything else. Make sure you just get involved. And whatever you do, remember, stay on UPRISE.
UPRISE, Video Nation. UPRISE, Video Nation.
What we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever. This is what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever.
My own father abandoned me for most of my life. Now I draw inspiration from the father of all life. And I'm a father that's born twice, so I raise my kids with a passion of Christ, to give them a passion for life. And I pray, our Father who art in heaven, give us this day I'm set free. And every day you gotta be a father to your child like SOE. We need to be committed to the cause, calling all fathers should develop fathers and raise up fathers like our forefathers. Develop the heart of a father, just be there for the fatherless. Young men arise, look into your children's eyes for inspiration. See the manifestation of a chosen generation before we face an eradication of the source, the sustainers, the provider, the protector, resurrector, and respect the real men of
This
this
is
world.
what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever. This is what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever.
Watch an emotional roller coaster ride you got me on. You smile when you're protected, when you're out you stroll along. With the nature of your birth, a new title, your some say. I received a card entitled Happy Father's Day. I can't front, don't tell your smiles, wipe my pain away. And when you climb my back, I raise one hand and bless your way. I pray for you morning, night, yo, or noon and day, that you fulfill destiny and find time to play. My son, my heir, my seed, my spawn. Now I understand why God's love for man is so strong. I would sacrifice my life so that yours will prolong. To all black men, get the picture, yo, come on. Yo, come on, your black father role models this time. Yo, don't let this be a rhyme, yo, create a new design. I speak into existence, the strength of God's son. Yo, be humble, yo, be a leader, love everyone. Love you,
This is what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever. This is what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever.
I realize now what the world needs is fathers, not sperm donors. What it needs is fathers. No offense, mothers can't be no fathers. You have to input if you gon' be a father. Realize that how you behave as a father is how your children will perceive a father. And if you have a girl and you out in the world, your daughter's gonna attract men like her father. Boys become men how they've seen their fathers. And if you're no good, there'll be no good fathers. You have to realize that this thing goes farther when you look back in your family and see no fathers. If you have no idea of how to be a father, then look to the example of the Almighty Father, who gave all his children an inheritance so they could be all that they could be, cause real fathering is harder.
This is what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever. This is what we call Father's Day. I'm trying to stay together, do what I can for my kids, whatever. Whether or not my daddy was there or not, I'ma be yours forever.
This song is dedicated to all my pops, poppies, papas, daddies, dads, Abba fathers out there handling their business, being positive role models to their sons, and the symbol of a loving male to their daughters. And to those not living up to their responsibilities, wake up, take up your position and make up for lost time. And to the ladies, give us fathers the opportunity to settle into our role and shine. But pick wisely with whom your body intertwines with. Cause if you've ever said you're just like your daddy once, remember, you must have loved their daddy at least once. Peace. IamTheDad.com.
UPRISE Video Nation. UPRISE Video Nation.